Hi there.
All right, refresh your. Have you pitched at Petco Park or been to a game? I mean, obviously you guys were here early in the year. Were you on the mound back then?
No, not for the first series. No, I ended up pitching the second series in Arizona. But it was a special place to open the season. Like it always is a special place to play. So, glad to be back here in a different uniform. In front of our fans here. It's it's an awesome place to play. So I'm excited for it.
Can you walk us through the process, just kind of leading up? They held you out of your start on Friday. Like what are you doing during that? How difficult is that for you to kind of be up in the air like that?
Yeah, it was weird. I'm super routine oriented. So I was informed the night before my start that I wasn't going to be making it. So I kind of had to just wait through the weekend and see what happened. And then, I ended up getting moved right, a couple minutes left for the deadline. So had to get up and travel and get my start pushed back even more. So it was weird. I was on the mound, a few times trying to stay ready. And it was weird. So now I'm glad to settle into normal routine again.
When you heard it was San Diego, what was your reaction?
Super excited. I love what the Padres are about, which is winning every year. So it's really nice to be a part of that, and come and do my part and help in that pursuit of winning the World Series. And I was pumped.
What's last week been like for you, getting to know all your new teammates and also really developing that rapport with your catchers?
Yeah, it's been different. I've been in one organization, for 8 years, so I know everybody in the building and everybody that would come in. So I'm doing my best to catch up as quick as I can around here, just to get comfortable with everybody. And it's been great. Everybody's been super welcoming. So I'm just going to continue to build those relationships and build that rapport with my teammates and my catchers, because obviously the catcher-pitcher relationship is super important. So I'm going to keep leaning into those guys and learning from them and, watching how they call it games and setups and things like that. And we'll keep learning from one another.
How do you take something that usually you have a whole spring training to do and truncate it down really quickly in a new organization with new people? Yeah,
you just got to simplify. It's, you got to have your own identity of, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do. So you can be able to relay that to your teammates and they can relay what they do to me. And, that way we can just get to know each other real quickly of, so when we go out there and compete, we're all aligned, which is, it's difficult to do, but, it's something, it's a tough job. A lot of what we do is difficult, so it'll be fun.
What's it like to be like, hey, put on a new uniform and now go out and pitch? Like, just for all of us that will never experience that, like, what is that kind of like? Yeah,
I mean, it's strange, but at the end of the day, it's the same game. But it's, I've worn one uniform my entire career, so for it to now be two it's like I said, it's different for me. But when I go out there and compete, I'm just in compete mode. It is what it is. I don't care what uniform I'm wearing or who's in the box. It's I'm focused on what I can do, and that won't change.
How anxious are you for the next start, just to get that last one completely out of your head?
Yeah, I'm ready to get out there. I was ready to get out there yesterday. Looking forward to it.